Hey folks, welcome back to Skip's Dark Hollow Garage. Alright, finally we're getting after this brake booster. I posted a couple of things about it because I want to get these new valve covers installed and the booster was in the way. Alright, let's get after it. Come on. So I've already disconnected the booster from the brake pedal, unbolted it and taken it out. Now that's pretty straightforward. It's just 4 nuts and just disconnecting it from the brake pedal. Okay, so having the brake boosters sitting side by side with the straight edge down there. I'm sorry the lighting's kind of bad, but getting this flat surface here and this flat surface here lined up. This is a factory rod length. This is what comes with the kit. Well, this screws onto that one. And it looks like I'll have to cut off a little bit of this one. So I want to try to match up while they're sitting here side by side from the mounting points to the length of the rod, to the brake pedal. So I want to match these up before I go to install them in there. Okay, here I went and cut 1 inch off of this rod right here that screws into the pedal mount. I didn't want this nut up into that boot when you're using the brakes. I didn't want that going up inside the boot. And if I hadn't have cut off the 1 inch on this, that would have been going through the boot, and I just didn't want that. So now I measure from the flat point right there all the way out and to the center of the hole. Oh, here I am. Man, my lighting's terrible today. It's about 6 inches. We move over to this one, and it's about 6 inches. Oops, nope, there it is. So, we're going from the flat mounting surface right here to the very center of that hole right there. Now, on this side of it, this is the factory one. The measurement from here out is factory set. There's no adjustments on it. Well, I needed to know my distance on that plunger. So I made a little tool that I could set in there and measure from this straight edge here down to that. And it was 1/4 inch. So then we come over to this one. This one, if it focuses right, this is an adjustable and lock nut right here. So this will unscrew. You can adjust this in and out. Okay, for how much plunger goes into your master cylinder. If this is sticking out too far, it's going to put your brakes on, just by simply bolting it to the booster, and you'll like be dragging brakes. So, in measuring this one going across the flat, which this is where it mounts to. Right here, it goes flush against this. Whereas on this one, it has this lip right here. That lip actually goes up into the master cylinder. It has a cutout for that lip. Okay, but this one doesn't. But measuring from the flat edge that it bolts to down to that adjustable nut down in there, it also is 1/4 inch. So that should not be pushing on my master cylinder when I bolt it on. I put on my cheater readers here. We'll slide this down in there. Get it through. Yeah, she looks like she seats right in there pretty nice. Alright, now we'll bolt on the old master cylinder here. And I could tell when I put it on, that plunger inside's not pushing on the master cylinder. It butted right up to the booster easy. Nice and smooth. Now remember we measured that rod coming through to the brake pedal. that fell right into place. There was no struggle with that whatsoever. There we go. Now we got clearance between that brake booster and that valve cover. Finally, victory. All right, folks, that pretty much covers that. Got the new brake booster in. Had to adjust the stoplight brake switch a little bit. That was about it. Everything worked out great. Had a problem with the tail lights. The socket, one of the sockets, I had to replace it. Didn't even realize it. That's it. Thanks for dropping into the Dark Hollow. I appreciate it. We'll see you.